Hello and welcome back to episode 4 of our All the Mod 6 playthrough. I am Mellow Nick, and today we have a Wandering Trader coming into the intro, but also we are going to get some baby bees and work on processing this quartz honeycomb from these quartz bees we got set up last time. We're also going to start our Mine Colonies village. Also, maybe a new bee. We'll see. So if you're ready, let's go. And we're going to start today's episode right where we left off, with our bees. We're going to try to get some baby bees here, get these guys bred, maybe get some more bees. We'll see what we can do. And we are back at our bee house as we had to sleep through the night as our bees were doing the same thing and we're not leaving their bee house. Now we're going to wait for them to come out and we're going to give them some quartz blocks. And the bees have finally left their bee house and they are following me around. They are so excited. I'm going to give each of them 5 quartz blocks. For you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, he loves it. You too. You too, sir. Baby? Bob? Oh. Look at him. Look at this little boy. He's so small. Oh, look at him. He's gonna... Wait, he already knows how to do the dance. Is this an inherited trait? He knows how to do it. From birth. He's learned directly from his parents. He's been watching them. He's been watching them from inside the hive. Now he's ready. Now he's going to do his own dance and produce honeycomb for us exactly as his parents have taught him. This is excellent. This is great. And after AFKing for a bit and just farming some bees, we now have a lot of quartz honeycomb and a lot of nether quartz ore. But we needed a way to process this. So I was looking through JEI here and noticed the mechanical squeezer from Integrated Dynamics gives you 3 to 4 per quartz ore. So it needs a diamond as well as a squeezer and 2 energy batteries, which will need some crystallized mineral trunks, which you get from mineral logs and mineral trees. So we're going to have to try to get some mineral trees and we can see if we can find those. We'll be back. I just started running this way a bit. I see a blue tree back here. I actually believe this is a mineral tree right here. Okay, well this is perfect. This is perfect. And after that one tree, we now have 2 crystallized mineral chunks. Looking at the recipe, trying to do the math. I believe for each of these energized batteries, we need 6 plus 18, so we need 24, so we need 48 crystallized mineral chunks. So we'll be farming some trees and we'll be back. And we are back after farming these mineral trees for a bit. We now have about 6 stacks of logs, berries, and about 50 mineral chunks, which is what we needed. Now let's get the squeezer crafted. And we now have our squeezer done and crafted. We're going to go ahead and place it down, maybe here. We also have a Sterling dynamo to power this thing up. So let's put some coal in here and see what happens. Put some nether quartz ore into the squeezer. It works pretty fast. And like I said, it gives 3 to 4 each quartz. So this is probably the best way to process it, I would say, at our current point in time. We've also gone ahead and we have placed down the singularity tank with these cyclic fluid cables to pull out some honey from our centrifuge so that it can start working again at peak efficiency. And after finishing up with the quartz bees for a minute, getting the quartz ore processed and all that, we're going to take a bit of a break from the bees and turn our attention south to a Mine Colonies village. And this is the part of the episode where I regretfully inform you I lost some footage where I crafted this jetpack, which I will go ahead and just put on and fly around a bit. I also built this supply ship and checked it out. Basically, I didn't do much. I crafted this jetpack. I chose a building style for my buildings, and I built the level 1 town hall and builder's hut. So I'm going with the medieval dark oak building style. You didn't miss much, because these buildings are a little bit rubbish anyways, you know, so just wait till we have better upgraded buildings. We're going to get them to upgraded to level 2 today, possibly by the end of the episode. But like I said, I lost a bit of footage where I set all this up, set my colony up, set this supply ship up, and I have a lot of long-term goals. You may be asking, well, why did you do it so far away from the actual base? Well, trust me, mine colonies takes a lot of space, a lot of space. So I'm probably going to use this whole entire biome here as our colony. This whole biome here is going to be used for bees and maybe some other mods. And over here, I'm going to create just my base, headquarters. This is headquarters. So I will be expanding down to the mine colony, and our base will be connected with that. And then we will also be building some things for Mr. Panda over here, which will also be connected to the whole base. It will just be this massive area of base. So that's the long-term goals, and one of the reasons why I just decided to build the mine colony on down here a bit, just get it out of the way from our actual base so everything's not too crowded. And checking out the town hall here, we will find the founders of the colony, Miss Sadie Cripps, the wonderful builder, Mr. Parker Clark, Mr. Hugh Gray, and Miss Cecily Kruggs. They have no food. They have no place to sleep. They have one bed, which they are sharing and taking turns sleeping, I guess. I'm not too sure. But this village, it's in shambles, basically. So what I'm trying to say is you didn't miss much. All you missed was 2 rubbish buildings getting built. So now we're going to upgrade this builder's hut as well as this town hall so they both look a bit better. And this builder's hut can build buildings quicker for us. And back down here at the colony, we have this thing called a resource scroll, which I have built. And what you do with this thing is you will right click on a builder's hut, and you can link the resources for each specific builder's hut. And whenever this builder's hut starts a new building, you can just open this up, and it will tell you which resources that building needs without having to go to this actual block and check the resources. You can go back to your base, go to your computer, go to your chest, whatever you need to, grab the resources, and come back. Pretty helpful. And I think we're going to go ahead and get the upgraded builder's hut in here. We just click build options and then go to upgrade. And she has come over here to prospect, to inspect, to see what she needs to do. She started work on it. Okay, now she will probably tell us the resources she needs. We can check this resource scroll. Yes, exactly. And we will go back to the base, pick up all these things, and come on back. Is this everything you need? Is everything? Is that it, Sadie? I think that's everything she needs now. Okay. And Sadie has showed up early this morning, ready to get this building completed. And back to the colony, it looks like she has completed her work on the builder's hut, level 2. It looks way better, way more complete, so I'm glad I upgraded it. I think it looks pretty good. Probably gonna do the same thing with the town hall now. We'll see what she needs. Hopefully it's a bit of the same resources, which would be great because I just use all of those. Go to build options, go to upgrade. And now she will walk back to her builder's hut and she will receive that I have created an invoice for her. She will receive the call that I made. I left a voicemail for her back at the office. She'll have to go back there to check it, you know? Oh, she found it already. She was hearing it from out there. Okay. What do you think? What do you think, Sadie? What do you need? Well, she's got all the mats here. It's a lot of the same materials, which is great. We'll get all these handed in and see what it looks like. And another quick realization of how great this resource scroll is. I'm going to stand here in the base, get whatever resources I need. 323 cobblestone. I can go to my new pedestal, which makes cobblestone generator. Shift left click on this and get as much cobblestone as I need. 384. Exactly what she needs. Go hand that in first because a lot of cobble. And looking through the list, it looks like she needs about 591 dark oak logs. So I think we might need to go cut some trees down. And it looks like I now have enough logs with these 9 stacks here. Hopefully she'll put these to good use. That's a lot of logs, Miss Sadie. I'm curious what you're going to do with these logs. I think she's waiting for the logs. Here you go, Sadie.
I get to build it again?
She also needs 424 stairs. Only 190 planks, not bad. And I have given our builder, Miss Sadie, everything she needs for the Town Hall level 2. While she builds that, we will go and look at some bees again. And I must regret to inform you that we also lost footage of this incredible bee house build on top of this hill up here. Although I say build, it wasn't much of a build, it was more of just a copy paste of this build, which I then changed the color of the glass, the logs, and the roof. And we also have different bees inside, of course, RGBs, which are living inside their house right now, and it's dark outside, and they're scared of the dark, so, you know. We're going to do a quick demonstration of how to use this copy paste tool. It's pretty easy, so it probably won't even take a minute, but I'm going to show you how to use it real quick. So I'm going to do a quick copy paste of this current RGB house back here. So what you'd have to do is you right click and then right click, shift right click to set. So basically it's just copying this one square now because I right clicked and shift right click. So you do the right click to set the first area and then shift right click the second one. So what I will do is go from this corner to this corner out here in the edge, and I will right click once. Perfect. And then I'll go to the opposite corner and I will do a second. Shift right click. Now this square is copied, but it's just obviously the lower part. So if I then hit B, which I think you can change this button in the controls, open the GUI and hit use absolute coordinates. You can change the coordinates of this. I would change the Y up to about 80, so that'd be tall enough, surely. Maybe not actually. And I'm getting attacked by zombies. Run over this way. Aggro. Yeah. So let's raise the actual bottom Y up to about 74, maybe. Now that's better, you see. And then raise the top Y up to about 82. So see, this is now to copy this square here, and I can now change it to paste mode and move this wherever I want. It's on anchor mode right now. I can now move this square wherever I please. It's going to copy some random things as well, like leaves and other assorted bits, but don't worry about that, because if you don't have them in your inventory, in your pack, it just won't place them, so it doesn't really matter. I can actually anchor this now wherever so say I wanted to place this bee house just here. Just say I wanted to place it here. I can anchor this here, look at it, say, you know, it's not really in a very good spot, is it? So what if I just rotated it, put the front to the where I would want the front. Then I could also open the GUI, move it over, and also move it down. And what about this? And now I've actually placed it in a perfect spot. I could actually build a bee house here now, which I might do in the future. But this is how quick and easy it was. So I don't have any of the maths in my pack right now, but if you just hover over this and you hit shift, it will show you everything you need. You can also just like do this while you're in your computer or in an inventory. You can just shift over this and see if you have the things with you. You can also open the material list and see everything here as well. It'll tell you the exact materials you need, which like I said, you don't need to get everything as long as you just have certain things. And I've just quickly went and picked up all the assorted rainbow eucalyptus stairs, slabs, and logs that I would need to build this thing. As you can now see that they don't have the red number underneath the amount. It now says that I just have the 120 slabs that I need and the 25 stairs that I need. So now if I just right click with this thing, it'll just build this thing. Then if I unanchor it, then I can just see. This is exactly what I did and what I wanted. Now I could just change the logs and the roof of this build, place new glass for whatever color I would like, whatever bee I want, which is actually the idea. If you haven't noticed so far, we're going to create different houses which have a different color scheme based on which bee lives inside. So there's going to be every color different houses all over the place. Basically, now I can just change this, edit this however I want. Another short thing, another short tip about this copy paste gadget. Say you just placed it down accidentally right here without meaning to into the middle of a tree. That's not what you want, is it? You can just hit B, go to undo, that's gone. And it was never there. So I think until you paste a new item, you can undo. There might be a short cooldown though, I'm not sure. Probably don't relog. But as long as you're still in the session, it's in the same session, you can always undo something you've just copy pasted. So if you ever mess up accidentally, then don't fret. There is an undo button. There's also some exchangers in this pack, an exchanging gadget, which I'm probably going to make from the same mod. It just needs an Aldemodium nugget. So after we get Aldemodium, we're going to make this exchanging gadget. This mod is made by Direwolf20. It's not an advertisement for his mod, but this mod is absolutely amazing. The building gadget, the mining gadget, also I think is one of his mods, and the copy paste gadget, as well as the exchanging gadget. There's also one called the destruction gadget. And these are all absolutely game changing once you figure out how to use them, as I've just done. Game changing in your Minecraft experience. The copy paste gadget's really good for builds like this one. Basically what I did here is I built one side of this bridge. I just copied and pasted it to the other side, and I only built one side of the bridge basically because I just copied and pasted it. And that's basically what I do on a lot of my builds that have similar schemes across multiple sides. I would just copy paste from one side to the other because there's no point in just wasting your time when you already know how to build something. You're just spending a lot of time when there's no point in it. So you just use your copy paste gadget, use the tools that Direwolf20 has created for you. And we are back at the base after some RGB hunting. We managed to pick up 2 RGBs as well as a Kobe beef bee. And one thing I started to think about while I was out there hunting is, this Modpack, it's really, really good in lots of aspects. But one thing that I don't ever think about is exploration. You go out there, you explore, you run into lots of different bees, lots of different animals, like villages all over the place. New biomed villages, different biome themed villages. It's just really cool. New trees, all kinds of things like that. So, exploration in this mod pack, it's pretty good. Gets a plus from me. Also, I have this tree here, which I think looks pretty good. Let's go back over here to the bee side of things. The bee side of the island, if you will. So, I also did a bit of flower hunting. Because these bees, their bee flowers, which makes them produce honeycomb, is actually real flowers. I had to fill this thing up with flowers. I think it looks great. Looks excellent. So I'm going to drop these bees. Oh, God. Kill this creeper first. One shot. God, actually. We'll drop these bees in here. These boys love it. These boys love it. So I've already set up the whole redstone clock dispenser setup and all this. It's already set up to go. They start producing things and they'll be ready to go. I was also started looking at how to breed these bees, and you can just use dye, just any color dye to breed them. So I'll probably try to breed a few, get some more RGBs. It'd be good. It'd be some good stuff. I have this thing full of rainbow bees. We're also going to use these bees to make beeswax, as well as other things to make our hives upgraded, to upgrade this hive, as well as this hive. And this might be an excellent place to say goodbye for today, for this episode. We've gotten a lot done. We got our quartz honeycomb processed. We now have an infinite loop of quartz. We have so much quartz. 2 stacks of ore, 2 stacks of actual quartz. It's going great. It's going perfect. Up here we have our RGBs, loving life in this fabulous rainbow flower bee house. Look at this RGB honeycomb, just changing colors, ready to become whatever color we want. After we put it in the centrifuge, process the honeycomb, that's exactly what we can do. Make that into whatever color we want. We also started our mine colony today. We're going to make sure that our builder, Miss Sadie, she has to get that town hall done between episodes. Because at the beginning of next episode, we're going to check out what that looks like. Probably going to upgrade both of those buildings. Maybe build a tavern or a restaurant, because our people down there, they're starving and they have no food. Kind of like me up here at the main base, the main Nikasa HQ. We also have no food. That's how it goes in our land. But you know what? I've got a plan. Listen, next time, we've really been focusing on bees. We've really been focusing on this side of the town, on this side of the base. Next time, we're going to abandon that. We're going to cross back over the bridge, and we're going to focus on this house here. We're going to focus on the interior. We're going to focus on teching up. Because it looks nice. It's a good house. I wasn't meaning that. I just meant the machines and the technology on the inside. What we're going to do, we're going to build better power generation. We're going to build refined storage. We're going to build a computer from refined storage. We're going to build mechanism machines. We're going to build armor and tools from mechanism. We are going to do everything and anything you could ever want in terms of technology. So if you're ready for that, then be sure to check out the next episode, because that's what it's all going to be focused around. And then we're going to probably focus on bees again after that, but we just need to take a bit of a break from bees and from being such a nature boy. And we need to be a bit of a power hungry, power monger, whatever you would like to call it. We just need to make better power. We need maybe a nuclear power plant or something like that. We also need a computer, because it's driving me crazy having this modular storage RF tools. It's okay early game, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just using this crafting bench because I can't stand this thing. It's slow. It's laggy. Your FPS drops when you're inside of the actual machine. So if I got any of you guys to build it, you can blame me for that one. I apologize. It's okay early game, but I'm past it, and I need to build a computer, an actual computer. So next time we're gonna do that. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you're enjoying this series so far, and be sure to come around for next time, and we'll see what we can do. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Hope you have a good rest of your day, and bye bye.